Hey folks, this is Z-Man with Kadesh Farm. These are the items that I use to get my 16-foot John boat together. I'm still in the process of applying one more coat of the coated, but I use this premium paint and epoxy remover Jasco I bought at Lowe's to help remove the old paint and get it all the way down to the shiny metal, or at least the shiny aluminum. And I used this steel brush, which worked okay as long as you had a generous amount of the epoxy remover. But this brush right here, you can see it was working so well I broke it. It worked out wonderful. The only issue was it would clog up a little bit, and I would take some of the paint thinner right here to help clear up the clog and tap it to remove the big clumps, and man, I was back in business. I was able to take this brush and just scrub along the sides, and it was getting it all the way down to the beautiful shiny aluminum. I applied a decent coat of the coated on it yesterday, and it finally dried up for me, and I'm about to apply my second coat to it today, and I'll show you the results afterwards. I put some epoxy on just about all the rivets, different types of epoxy. One is a clear epoxy, and the other is one I used the other day that has a white paste to it. But I'm going to probably paint the whole entire bottom of this boat black, so all of that will be covered up, and plus it's going to be at the bottom, so you don't have to worry about seeing that. Still working on the color for the sides of the boat that we haven't figured out yet. I think my son has come up with the color, and hopefully you guys will get to see the finished product of this bad boy. We can't wait to get on it and start having fun. But this is a project I really wasn't going to get involved in until I bought me an angle grinder with a steel brush, and man, I got the zipping and zapping on this thing. But I found that the epoxy remover worked a whole lot better. It's a little bit slower as opposed to the grinder, but it was less intense work with applying the epoxy remover on it. And I was able to move about a little bit fast once I started using the epoxy remover. It got it all the way down to the metal. With me being able to use the brushes, I was able to get it going a lot faster. I was able to use my drill with the brush and get around these rivets and make sure that they were good and clean, to make sure that my epoxy stuck. You see I kind of got it running a little bit right here. But I'm satisfied with the way the epoxy turned out on it. I think I got majority of the rivets. I just realized I missed these rivets right here, so I'll need to hit it up with the coated pretty good. But for the most part, a lot of these rivets are all, if not majority, are all covered in epoxy, just for future reference. There you go. I'll hopefully update the video to kind of show you the finished product. You guys take care. See you later.